Kid's Story 2. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a mischievous young boy named Max. Max was known for his wild imagination and adventurous spirit. He wore a wolf suit that made him feel brave and powerful. However, his misbehavior often got him into trouble. One evening, after causing chaos around the house, Max's mother had had enough. She sent him to his room and declared, "No supper for you tonight, young man." Max was furious. He stomped up the stairs, his wolf suit trailing behind him, and slammed the door shut. Inside his room, Max found himself alone with his anger and frustration. The walls of his room seemed to close in on him, suffocating his fiery spirit. Max gazed out of his window, yearning for freedom. Suddenly, his room began to transform. The walls turned into a dense forest and his bed became a small boat. The floor beneath him rippled like water, carrying him away to a mysterious land. Max was sailing across the vast ocean, venturing into the unknown. After days of sailing, Max arrived at a distant shore. As he stepped onto the sandy beach, he discovered that he had entered a world inhabited by wild creatures. They were known as the Wild Things, enormous, fearsome creatures with shaggy fur, sharp claws, and gleaming yellow eyes. Max's heart pounded with both fear and excitement. He approached the Wild Things cautiously, his wolf suit serving as his shield. The Wild Things growled and roared, but Max, undeterred, looked into their yellow eyes without blinking. He stared them down, showing them that he was just as fierce and wild as they were. Impressed by Max's bravery, the Wild Things accepted him as their king. They recognized his untamed spirit and chose to follow his lead. Max felt a surge of power and responsibility. He led the Wild Things on thrilling adventures through the untamed wilderness. They leaped and danced, howled at the moon, and swung from tree branches, but amidst all the wildness, Max began to feel a sense of longing. He missed his home, his room, and the warmth of his mother's love. The Wild Things could sense his sadness, and they grew concerned. One day, as Max sat atop a tree branch, gazing at the distant horizon, he made a decision that he would return to his home, to the place where he truly belonged. With a heavy heart, Max bid farewell to the Wild Things, promising to cherish the memories they had created together. Max sailed back across the vast ocean, guided by the evening stars. The journey was filled with both anticipation and melancholy. Finally, his boat reached the shore, and Max stepped onto the familiar beach. He hurried back home, eager to reunite with his family. As he entered his room, Max found a surprise waiting for him. There, on his small table, was a steaming hot supper, a warm meal prepared by his mother. Max's heart swelled with joy and gratitude. He realized that while the wild adventures were thrilling, the comfort and love of his home were irreplaceable. Max sat down to eat, savoring each bite. His mother entered the room and smiled at him. She had missed him dearly and was relieved to have him back. Max rushed into her arms, his wolf suit no longer a symbol of wildness but a reminder of the imaginative journeys he had experienced. From that day forward, Max kept his wild spirit alive but learned to channel it into creative endeavors. He became an artist, using his vivid imagination to bring his wild adventures to life on canvas. His paintings captured the beauty and energy of the Wild Things, reminding him of the lessons he had learned.